Hey guys, I decided to show you guys one of my meal prep Sundays, how I usually do it in order to get myself prepared for the week. Um, I think ahead of what I'm gonna have as part of my meal plan. So my 21 day fix, which is the one I usually follow. I try to go with the countdown to competition, which alternates your carbs from day to day, which may or may not have a different impact on your performance and results that you may want to see. But personally, for me, I've enjoyed the carb alteration just because I feel like I respond better on days of lower carbs and then higher carbs and so forth. So, anywho, that's my meal plans typically, and I usually stick to around the same types of foods. I don't really been sporadic or super creative with my meals. Um, I do try to, on the weekends, spice up a healthy dish, especially for breakfast, because I love breakfast. So making some type of healthy waffles or healthy pancakes, usually what I try to do, and then sometimes for lunch or dinner, whatever comes to mind, I modify my dishes. So anywho, now that I have my foods here, because I already meal prepped, made my meals for the week, and I figured out what I'm gonna have. So I did my grocery list. I went to the store. I brought back what I needed, and and then usually I have it all cooking around the same time. I usually typically takes me between half an hour to 2 hours to finish, depending on how much I'm gonna meal prep for. And so this week specifically, I'll be going out of town, so I really am meal prepping for tomorrow's meals, and then the next couple days, I'll be taking some like chicken and some oh my gosh, my sweet potatoes are burning, and some snacks that I purchased. So for my chicken, I marinated. It's already been marinated with lemon juice and um, orange juice, and leave it sitting for like a couple hours or so. And then I use this grill or an outside grill, and then while it's out, here's when I add the spices. Then I'll go ahead and show you guys the spices here that I have. Salt I don't typically add; I leave out of my foods, but I replace it with all these types of spices. Mrs. Dash, I'm sure you guys have seen it or heard of it. You can find it any grocery aisle. There's different flavors, but I really like to add like parsley and rosemary are my favorite spices. There's also like an habanero one. So it's just based on what you want to eat. And oh my gosh, it's hot. It's smart to have your hair tied back while you meal prep because you don't want any hairs in your food. So my chicken is grilling. I'm also gonna eat eggs during the week, boiled eggs. So I'm making 12. So I have 12 eggs in there being boiled. Should take about 15 minutes or so. And then for my vegetables for this week, I love squash. That's like my staple vegetable. So I cut it up, sliced, and I put it in here. And the same thing, while it's cooking, I do like to add some spices to my squash. So I'll add that in. And then I only need carbs for tomorrow because, like I said, I'll be traveling the next couple days. So I'm only making half of a sweet potato in here. It's kind of burning right now because I let it overcook. But anywho, and so I spray coconut oil. You can use any spray you choose to, but I spray coconut oil and some on top, and then I just wait for it to be cooked. And the way that I check if it's ready is I use a thermometer. For me, it's 160 degrees, so that's how I know it's ready. The eggs, I'll usually wait till they're finished, about 15 minutes. I'll put them in cold water, and then like when you crack them, you can see the easier it is to take off the skin part. The shell means they're obviously ready. The sweet potato depends on how soft you want them. then the same with the vegetables. Some people like the vegetables a little harder, softer. I like it, soft. And these are the snacks that I have for the week. Almonds, I usually buy like a huge bag, but I didn't go to Costco, so I got this. It's already portion controlled for me. And then, oh my gosh, I'm sweating. It's hot. And then rice cakes. I love rice cakes. It's like my staple. It's my staple snack. And then I also do snack on cucumber and lemon. It's another snack of mine. So my tilapia I made yesterday, but I'll show you. I basically, when it's done cooking, I divide it up by ounces. Like I'll count 4 ounces, or I'll use the container, the 21 Day Fix container for the meat, and portion it in there, and then I'll put them in Ziploc bags. And then I'll put them in the freezer since I'm not going to use them right away, but I'll leave some out in the fridge for what I am going to use right away. And then I usually get a tub of salad because I'll at least have like a salad a day. So greens, and then I'll use my containers for putting my meals. These are you can buy them like at Target, at Walmart. So that's what I use to put like my meals for like the next 2 days. So it'd be like chicken and squash and my sweet potato, and then I'll have another one maybe with eggs, or just put my eggs in like plastic bags with cucumbers as well. And then I'll use maybe another container for my extra vegetables. And that's it. My vegetables I don't freeze because I don't like them frozen. You can buy frozen vegetables. Try to find that are not very salted. And you can freeze them, but like I said, I like mine fresh. So I usually make vegetables every 2 days. And then that's it. I don't like to eat them. I don't like how they taste like if they're past 3 days. So I'll make them like every 2 days. And they're really quick. I also have like a rice boiler that is good for vegetables and meat. I don't have it out here, but that works as well to cook vegetables. It takes me like 10 minutes to make vegetables. It's not hard at all. The time-consuming part is the meat. So like I said, the meat I'll make on a Sunday, and I'll have prepared for like a week or 2 weeks in advance. I already made my tilapia yesterday, but that way it's a lot easier, and I don't have to worry or stress or struggle with it. So pretty much. Anything else I can remember? I buy jugs of water to make sure I have my water intake, and I make sure that I have it finished by each day. I don't add salt. It's basically just rinse and repeat every week in order to, try to meet your goals or lose weight or stay in shape. This is how it's done. You make your meal plan, you go to the grocery store, you buy your foods, and you meal prep. And if you guys notice, it's focused on whole, real foods. None of this is really like processed or a lot of salt added. And so that's what's going to help get you the best results. So with that said, I hope this is helpful. I'm going to focus on finishing my meal prep so I can be ready for my week. And any other questions, comment below, and I'll be happy to answer.